video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. Welcome to Sports City. Now, let me make this clear. I've said this in previous videos and I'll say it again. Rugby League, Rugby Union, two different sports. In this video, we're talking about Rugby League. And news, it has been revealed that Jamaica Rugby League Association will announce Jamaica's squad for the Rugby League World Cup, which is slated to be hosted in England from October 15 to November 19. Will be revealed on September 24. On that day, the Reggae Warriors squad, their 24-member squad, will be revealed for the tournament. It is anticipated that 6 players who are based on the island, domestic-based players, will get an opportunity to be part of the World Cup squad. A few of them made the trip to Jacksonville, Florida for the qualifiers 3 years ago. And you'd expect that some players that played part in the qualifiers will be part of the final squad as well, because you have to reward them for playing that important role. So you can expect some members that were part of Jamaica's squad in the qualifying campaign to also be part of the final squad as well. But what was Jamaica's squad like in Jacksonville, Florida? What was Jamaica's squad like for that tournament in particular? Well, let's have a recap and look back at the Jamaican squad that traveled to Jacksonville for the tournament. So the Jamaicans, they went to the tournament with Joe Farrell, Keenan Tomlinson, Joe Magrin, Ross Peltier, Danny Thomas, the legend, Joe Sheriff, Aaron Jones Bishop, Andre McFarlane, Kamisi McCain, Marvin Thompson, Ronaldo Wade, all from one team, that's Dehaney Park, James Woodburn Hall, Ashton Golden, Joe Brown, Mo Agaro, Jacob Ogden, Jamel Coleman, Lamont Bryan, Omari Carroll, Ben Jones Bishop, and Alex Brown. These individuals were members of Jamaica's squad during the qualifiers, where Jamaica defeated Canada 38-8 and defeated the United States in the final 16-10. This was the Jamaican team. Ben Jones Bishop scored 2 tries against the Canadians, and there was also a try for Alex Brown, Lamont Bryan, Ashton Golden, Joe Magrin, and Danny Thomas as well. And in the final, you had Ogden and Farrell scoring tries, and Jamel Coleman doing his bits with the conversions there for the Jamaican team. So let's have a look at these players. Andre McFarlane, Kamisi McCain, Marvin Thompson, Ronaldo Wade. In one of Jamaica's most recent sojourns prior to the pandemic, Kamisi McCain made the trip over along with Jensen Morris to England for that game against the England Knights team. Jensen Morris, as we know, was an individual that has a track and field background, very quick. So we'll see if he'll make the trip. Marvin Thompson, vice captain of the team, a veteran in the program. We'll see if he makes the cut as well. But if you look at the overseas-based players, the bulk of them plying their trade within the championship, within the Super League, and some plying their trade within League One. But the truth is that there have been some new faces that have been integrated into the squad that didn't compete in terms of in the qualifiers itself. And some of these players, they made their debut quite recently for the Jamaican team. Absolutely. And some of these players, for an example, Michael Lawrence, Huddersfield Giants legend, born and raised within Huddersfield, he made his debut for Jamaica quite recently. And that was just before the pandemic, where the Jamaican team took on the England Knights team. Greg Johnson has played for Jamaica prior to the qualifiers, but he didn't travel to the United States for the qualifiers. But his debut for Jamaica came back in 2010. But he did play for Jamaica in recent times post the qualifiers, but he just didn't play for Jamaica in the qualifiers itself in Jacksonville, Florida, for reasons that we are all aware of. Some players are unavailable in terms of, it's the nature of sports. Some players are unavailable when it comes to traveling, but it's great that you have players that are committed. That whenever you might miss an opportunity, you make yourself available for the next time, and that's what I admire so much about Greg. And he played for my team, the Salford Red Devils, 2014 to 2019. Played for my team, scored 50 tries. He was an absolute legend. Whenever I'm in Manchester and I tell people I'm from Jamaica, they're like, "Oh, Greg Johnson." They don't say, "Oh, Usain Bolt," or "Bob Marley." When I'm in Manchester, people say, "Greg Johnson." I'm being dead serious. That's what they say. "Oh, Greg Johnson, Salford Reds." Yeah. And I have to hail up my Mancunian virgin as well, Jordan Turner. He made his debut as well for Jamaica quite recently. That was 2021. He had some good experiences club-wise, playing his trade for Salford Reds as well. Played some time at Hall over in Merseyside at St Helens. Had a stint also in Australia as well, where he was with the Canberra Raiders, but he returned back to England, played for Huddersfield, and right now at Castleford Tigers. So we'll look to see if he'll be able to be in the mix of things for Jamaica by the time the World Cup comes around. But we can rest assured that the Jamaican team will be strong. It's unfortunate that Danny Thomas retired. Of course, he's getting on. He's going to be 38 soon, I believe. But he's been an outstanding servant for Jamaica, and I think moving forward, he will continue to be an asset towards Jamaica's rugby league growth. But Sports City fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports City. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.